This is where I'm going to give you the floor, man, where we're going to transition here into your Cubs, who are what your topic is here is not what they're doing against one of the best record teams in baseball right now.
They're and as we say that, Addison Russell just doubled into the gap.
Scored a run, too,
5-0
didn't he?
in the third here. And this is exactly why in the last podcast I talked about Milwaukee, saying that who's pitching for them? Because in the beginning they've been really solid, but it's obviously the first couple of days of the season. And everyone's so worried about the Cubs, and I don't think we should be. Like, I think that this is
still a 93 to 95 win team, man.
And even if they aren't and they get in, it's just get in. Like, I know that none of them want to be in the wild card game, and I'm not by any means saying that they're not going to win the division. I think they're going to win the division by at least 5 to 6 games still, because Milwaukee doesn't have anybody to pitch. And I don't know if they're going to go out and get pitching, because who knows what the trade market's really going to look like this year. I don't know if there's that big front-of-the-end starter at the trade deadline that you're going to be able to plug and place and be like, all right, this is a guy, obviously last year it was Verlander, and he's the one who made the difference in the World Series. But I don't know if there's going to be that. Obviously, Milwaukee's a great team. They've had a great start. But the Cubs, their bats have struggled. I don't worry about it strictly because the beginning of the schedule was, when you look at it, you're like, oh, they're playing the Marlins. Well, the Marlins are playing at home. And the Marlins all offseason have heard nothing but, we're not good. Derek Jeter's trying to break down that. So they had a lot to play for with arguably a top 3 team in Major League Baseball coming in. And everybody knows that the Cubs, since they won the World Series, have been a very uninterested regular season team. You can see it when they play. There's certain games to get up for, like tonight when they're up 5-0 against their rival Milwaukee. And all week people have been saying, oh, look at the start that Milwaukee got off to. Well, at the end of the day, it's 6 games in. Why are we worried about? And then they went to Cincinnati, and they played in like the 33-degree weather. They didn't get a hit. Tyler Chatwood looked great that day. The pitcher was just on. They hit a lot of balls hard in that game. Just didn't drop. And that same thing happened on Easter Sunday. It seemed like every ball was hit hard but at somebody. And they really struggled with finding a hole. And it seems like now, obviously, as we watch this game in the corner here, they're up 5-0.
Bottom? What was that there?
I think the bottom of the fourth. I think they're around there.
Right.
So they're really putting it on Milwaukee early here, and Lester looks a lot better than he did on opening day. But
comes back to what we said in the last podcast when we did our MLB breakdowns, guys. It's a 162 game season here.
Yeah, every team is going to win 60 games.
You're going to go through hot streaks. You're
going
to go through hot streaks. You're going to go through cold streaks. You're going to go through medium streaks. It's just that's the game of baseball.
It's baseball.
Where it shows when you're elite is when you're able to keep up a consistent level of winning. And in the beginning, you can't really judge a lot of people. A lot of teams.
I mean, look what's going on the South Side too. We're just going to go back and forth and throw things back at each other via. I hit my headphones again.
I've done it like 8 times.
Yeah,
already.
This is going to take a little while to get used to. But just going back and forth on it, like you've seen, the White Sox have they've blown a couple leads, but they've been in every game. They've been really interesting to watch because Matt Davidson seems to hit a home run like every day. It's ridiculous. I think they're leading the league in home runs.
They are. They're leading the league in home runs right now.
It's just like, but the White Sox are not going to be a team that's going to contend this year, and this is just a good start. And I feel like a lot of teams that were placed at the bottom in a lot of people's predictions have gone out to a good start. I mean, obviously, it was good for the Marlins to split with the Cubs, in that 4-game set.
It's a big morale boost for the team.
And you look at the White Sox too. They were, opening day they were down. James Shields comes out and
we go down 4-0 immediately.
And then what did they do? They battled back and they took the lead and they were up 8-4. And then by the time you know it, they scored 15 runs, or something like that, right? They scored 15 runs that day or something. They hit it's like a home run after a home run every day, or every inning.
Yeah, the thing with the Sox, a lot of talent, a lot of talent on that roster. Even right now, I'm really discouraged about Moncada. How he played in spring training. He came on a little bit at the end, but coming up right now, he's not hitting well.
No, but it's gonna come, man.
Yeah, his swing is broke though, like where it's so broke, and it's been broke since last year.
You think he's trying to do too much?
Yeah, I think he needs to go back down to Charlotte.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Already.
Yeah, I think. Well, I told you in the beginning last year. I thought we brought him up way too early.
But I mean, now you don't want to ruin the kids. I mean, they did that with Schwarber.
Right. But look, Schwarber's doing all right now, though. Right.
Yeah. I mean, Schwarber is who he is. He's
exactly. You know what he is.
I mean, you're looking at Moncada to be bigger than that, I would imagine.
You're looking at Moncada to be one of the best leadoff hitters or hitters in the game. I mean, he's very good defensively, don't get me wrong. But, I mean,
absolutely.
I want to see more offense out of the kid because I know what he could do. We saw it in Birmingham. We saw it in Charlotte. I think he got in his own head is what I think.
He's going to be fine. The White Sox their rebuild here is to just see as much Major League pitching as you can, work on your craft, get used to the Major League full season because that's what Moncada's going to have to do this year. It's an
adjustment. It's an adjustment.
The Cubs are going to be fine. Their bats are going to get hot once it gets hot outside. Their pitching's going to find its stride. The bullpens looked really solid for the Cubs to begin the season. It's something that in the first podcast I kind of said, I wonder what the bullpen will look like because that's our only, chink, the chink or clink in the armor, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But everybody's worried about what's going on with the Cubs right now, and I heard a lot of negative energy with it. And we need to just Aaron Rodgers it right now and just go relax. Yeah. Because honestly, and I hate to
we're 6 games in the season.
Yeah. Really, what is? It's fine.
Well, exactly. It's fine, and as far as the Sox go here,
is it frustrating? Hell yeah. It was absolutely frustrating to watch these Cub hitters not hit with runners in scoring position all weekend. And I had to hear it from my family too at Easter too. Oh man, look at the Cubs! And the Cubs obviously lost that game 6-0 that day. Couldn't even scratch a run. They couldn't hit from. They actually just put up their first run since Saturday in this game. But I don't know why they. Oh, Chris Bryant, look at that. Are they going to get that double play? No, they're not.
Missed it.
But that was pretty cool. But no, I just I had to hear it all weekend. Relax, Cubs fans. Relax. It's so early.
Just to state for the Sox real quick here. Yolmer Sanchez, Timmy Anderson, Avi, Jose. We got a few hot bats to start the season off, which have made it very, very fun. Man. Yeah, it's made it very fun. And the cool thing is, even though we're leading in home runs, I think we're 7th in batting average right now.
Yeah, like I said, man, they came out to a great start. They're hitting. Even the starting pitching. I mean, it was great to see Lucas Giolito have a good start.
Yeah,
I thought he looked really good the other night.
It's Giolato.
It's not Giolito.
That's how it's spelled.
Giolito.
Guy who's hating on me. It's Giolito.
That was so funny.
Giolito.
But no, I thought he looked great, and those are the little moments White Sox fans need to cherish.
And Carson Fulmer yesterday.
Carson Fulmer as well.
Yeah, he looked good.
Really putting that to the bullpen talk away slowly.
Let's hope so.
We'll see.
He played Toronto.
Did you know? This is a trivia question for you. Do you know who got picked right behind Carson Fulmer?
No.
He's in a Cub uniform.
Chris Bryant?
Nope. Chris Bryant was the second pick.
Oh, I have no idea.
Not of that draft.
Javi.
Ian Happ.
Oh, Ian Happ. Okay.
Ian Happ.
Ian Happinen.
Can you imagine Ian Happ in a White Sox uniform?
I'll take Adam Engel.
No, Fulmer, they were building through pitching at that point too.
Right. You were looking for people to pair with your Quintana and your Sale and stuff like that. No, he was drafted.
But still, Ian Happ obviously Ian Happ has struggled mightily too to start the season here. But he's also adjusting to the Major League game.
He also hit a home run on the first pitch of the year.
Yeah, which was pretty cool. And since then, he's been trying to do that.
No one will ever take that from him.
Every at bat he's been swinging out of his shoes has been kind of frustrating.
No, I can see that for sure. But let us know in the comments section down below.
I want to give a little shout out here. My man Brendan Hayes.
Oh, okay, I'm down. I like shout outs.
So I was that was when you were in the hospital. I was texting you. We were talking a little. He was worried, man. Super worried about the Cubs to start the weekend. And I was like, Brendan, do I need to give you a little shout out on the pod here and make you feel better? tell you everything's all right, Brendan. I'm telling you to relax. Relax, my man. I appreciate your views too. Keep tweeting at me, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. That's awesome.
Boise State, man.
I actually had a lot.
Boise State guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
right on.
I think you were tweeting back and forth.
I was with you guys on that. I actually had a lot of people from that listen to us on Most Valuable Podcasts. Reach out. Well, I was in the hospital there.
And tell you congratulations.
Oh yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Even MVP was nice to put up that.
That was
post.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for all that.